Good day, everyone. It is a pleasure and an honor to be taking part in the Southeast Asia Development Symposium 2022. I thank the ADB for this opportunity to share with you the Philippine Department of Tourism's plans and programs for revitalizing the tourism industry. Today, incidentally, is exactly 2 years since the day the country was first placed under enhanced community quarantine (ECQ), effectively closing our borders to international travel. Nearly 2 years later, on February 10, 2022, the Philippines reopened its borders to fully vaccinated foreign tourists from visa-free countries. As of February 28, the Philippines has accommodated a total of 47,715 tourist arrivals, of which 26,306 are foreign visitors and 21,409 are balikbayans. Combined with downgrading to Alert Level 1 in most areas around the country, we are looking at a boost to our economic recovery as transportations, dine-in in hotels, restaurants, and malls raise their capacity to 100%. The COVID-19 pandemic was the most challenging crisis our industry has seen in our lifetime. There was no playbook for the industry on how to deal with a pandemic of this magnitude, which is even made trickier by the virus' constantly mutating nature. To respond to the manifold effects of the pandemic, the Department of Tourism created its Tourism Response and Recovery Plan, focusing on mitigating the impacts of COVID-19 by delivering financial assistance programs to workers and businesses and upscaling efforts towards the safe recovery of tourism markets. It is based on the principles of the 3 Cs: convergence, collaboration, and cooperation with public and private stakeholders. On another light, this crisis provided us an opportunity to rethink tourism for the future. As we gradually take actions towards the safe restart of the industry, we have started to reform and update tourism policies and management to allow more participation from our tourism stakeholders. We reformulated our National Tourism Development Plan, adjusting its targets and taking into consideration the current situation. The RNTDP of 2021 to 2022 focuses on job and income recovery and preparing the industry for the aftermath of the pandemic. 3 changes were introduced, namely, first, the value of safety in competitive tourism. Number 2, the strategy of strengthening governance and destination management capacities of the local government units in light of the increased devolution in 2022. And third, the pursuit of sustainable, inclusive, and resilient tourism, with an emphasis on the tourist program as an anchor for local tourism development. With regard to the first strategy, which is to promote safe, fun, and competitive tourism, the DOT has validated more than 70 tourism circuits across the country, introducing the best travel products and experiences each respective region offers, including culinary, history, nature, wellness, agriculture, and faith-based tourism. As we speak, another 49 new tourism circuits in 13 regions across the country are undergoing development. The DOT has also implemented guidelines that ensure tourism stakeholders comply with the protocols and precautionary measures set by the World Health Organization and our Department of Health. In recognition of our efforts to align with global standards for health, safety, and hygiene, the department has been awarded the use of the Safe Travel Stamp from the World Travel and Tourism Council. Most importantly, we also fast-tracked the vaccination of our tourism workers, and we were able to fully vaccinate 95% of our target. In key destinations like Baguio City, Aurora, Coron, El Nido, Puerto Princesa, San Vicente, Boracay, Mandaue City, Camiguin, Bohol, and Davao City, 100% of tourism workers have been vaccinated, and booster shots are currently being rolled out. The second strategic direction, strengthening governance and destination management, aims to support the devolution of tourism functions, which will begin this year as a result of the Mandanas-Garcia ruling. The DOT will provide the LGUs with technical assistance and capacity building programs to prepare and implement their local tourism master plans, investing programs, product and market development programs, and data gathering capabilities, among others. The last strategic goal, which is to pursue sustainable, inclusive, and resilient tourism, is anchored on a flagship program in partnership with the ADB called Transforming Communities Towards Resilient, Inclusive, and Sustainable Tourism. The tourist program has four main objectives. First is to upgrade MSMEs in the tourism value chain by widening their reach through online marketing, expanding sustainable consumption and production campaigns, and raising the skills, capabilities, and quality of their products through technical programs with the DTI and the DOST. Second is to ensure that everyone has access to opportunities and tourism experiences by increasing the participation of women and marginalized sectors in tourism development, promoting barrier-free tourism, and engaging local communities, including IP groups in tourism development, especially in products such as slow travel and slow food. Third is to build and strengthen capacities of destinations for conservation and climate-smart investments by developing awareness and education campaign materials, investing in market research and intelligence, conducting carrying capacity studies with other agencies, and studying conservation financing measures in nature-based sites. Visitor management programs aided by technology and digital solutions should also be developed. We also want to look into raising the number of internationally recognized heritage sites and working with ASEAN for the inclusion of appropriate Philippine tours in its product packages for nature-based tourism. Lastly, in order to fully attain a resilient, inclusive, and sustainable tourism industry, we will formulate measures to address tourism risks and crises that will set emergency plans and provide guidance to the LGUs and the private sector in preparing their crisis management plans based on UNWTO and ASEAN guidelines and business continuity plans. This year, we are preparing a 6-year development plan that will set the policy direction of the Philippine tourism industry. This will serve as a successor plan that will pave the way for the industry's full recovery, building a strong foundation in anticipation of similar shocks that the industry may face in the future. The new plan must inspire a visitor experience that is richer, deeper, more authentic, while at the same time more competitive and more Filipino. Before I end, I would like to say that after all we've been through, it's still more fun in the Philippines. And I'm thrilled that our tourists are now coming back to experience it for themselves. After 2 years of struggling through the pandemic, livelihoods will be restored and more doors will be opened for business. I'm especially grateful for ADB's support of our tourist program, providing technical assistance and helping finance vital urban infrastructure and services in the El Nido and Coron sites. Slowly but surely, we are making a comeback thanks to our united and collaborative efforts. Thank you once again for your time. Mabuhay po kayong lahat.